What's up, DJ Sky? Welcome to Young Generation Podcast. On today's episode, we're going to talk about some crazy stuff that you won't believe that actually happening in day. Now, majority of us we don't expect for those things to be happening, but unfortunately, those are things that are happening around the world we will never expect. Me, I didn't know that you can actually go try stealing an island by yourself. I didn't know that. I just found out that you can actually do that. And when I actually heard that, I couldn't believe those guys actually through Haiti and actually take a whole island by themselves. And their plan was to actually kill all the men and keep all the women for sex, whatever decision they would do as individuals. Now, for me, I think the world is going crazy. I hope you guys think the world is going crazy too, because the world definitely going crazy. That is happening. And I sometimes I'm wondering like if people just don't think or just people just decided they want to do whatever they want to do because right after COVID, we as human, we going crazy right after COVID. Now let's listen and watch this short story and to understand exactly on in Haiti. Let's go guys and listen to this.
And to go it alone. In fact, the feds say they plan to recruit people who are homeless in Washington, D.C. to serve on their, quote, expeditionary force and take over a small Haitian island. The grand jury indictment handed up today charges 21-year-old Gavin Weisenberg from Allen and 20-year-old Tanner Thomas from Argyle with conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country, as well as a charge of production of child pornography. Record show Weisenberg was booked into the Collin County Jail in July. Prosecutors say he was in the U.S. Air Force at the time. The place they are accused of plotting to invade is called Gonave Island. It is part of the Republic of Haiti. It's not small. In fact, that island has about 87,000 residents. Prosecutors say Weisenberg and Thomas plan to lead that expeditionary force by sailboats to the island, murder the men, take control of the island, and then turn the women into sex slaves, according to prosecutors. The feds say the plan dates back to August of last year. They say Weisenberg enrolled in a Rockwall Fire Academy to learn command and control protocols, but flunked out in February. They say he then traveled to Thailand to learn how to sail, but didn't enroll in the school due to the cost. The feds say Thomas, meanwhile, enlisted in the Air Force in January and in March, changed his station assignment from Germany to Maryland to better coordinate the invasion and recruit the homeless population in D.C.
And now you can actually tell me, do you think this is normal? For you to actually try steal a whole island, this cannot be normal. To me, I don't think that's normal. I've never seen that before, and I don't think I don't know, man. I just think it's crazy how people can actually wake up in the morning and decide it. I just want to go to Haiti and take a whole island by myself. We know the Haitians people history. We know it's not an easy place you can actually go and take over. Because if it could have happened, a lot of people would have been done that a long time ago. Now, Haiti, it might be a small place, but if you understand the history of this country, I don't think you would want to do that. Anyway, you got the story, you heard it yourself, and I'm not going to stay on that, but you know people are crazy. And the next story we actually going to US with Mr. Trump himself. Now listen to this now. Trump make his decision. He said that nursing no longer continue as a professional degree by the Trump administration. That's exactly what it says on the screen. Nursing continue as a professional degree. Means that all the education you did, everything that you studied is nothing to this gentleman. He doesn't care. He say what he got to say, and you can't do nothing about it because that's his president. Now, when I said on this podcast, when I said that people actually going crazy, we're not individual on the street. We're talking about people from high power are just going crazy. Because think about it, man. When those people vote you, it's that you tell, man, like you tell people, oh, this is what I'm going to do when I become the president, when I become in power, this is what I'm going to do. But some of these political importance actually going the opposite way of doing what they're supposed to do. Okay? They going completely the opposite way. If you say you're going to do that, you're not even doing 1/4 of the things that you said you were going to do. And I think that's the only way for them to get in power. That's getting the vote, getting people like me and you to actually go and vote. Okay? That's exactly how they get voting for them. And majority of us, we cannot see that. Okay. Um, on this podcast, like I bring different stories. I brings a lot of stories, not just one story. And it's just story of the story. The next one we want to talk about is Ukraine. As you know that, and I mean Ukraine being supported by the U.S. Maybe big in the U.S. for support, but unfortunately this time Ukraine does not want any type of deal. Re- Ukraine rejects U.S. jet sign deal with France for 100 rifle. So basically, this guy is actually saying, "Listen, man, I'm tired of your bullshit. I went to your house. This is what you did to me. You went crazy over me. This time, I'm sorry. I don't want nothing from you." That's exactly what he's saying. So basically, he doesn't want your fighter jet. Keep your jet to yourself, but he doesn't know which country with his jets, right? So he decided he doesn't want your jet. Keep your jet to yourself. Why all this thing I want to do with your jet? I don't want your jets. I don't want your jets. Keep your jet to yourself. That's exactly what Ukraine president saying. Keep your jet to yourself, guys. The thing about it, you can't talk about the U about Canada. When you see face, I mean, you see Trump face, you see our prime minister face. You know what's going on. You know something is not right. You know something is not right. So Canada chose, basically Japan chose to do business with over the U.S. And I don't think that Big Daddy King don't like it. I don't think Big Daddy King probably hates that. And you know who Big Daddy King is? Get things his way, you are in trouble. He has to have things his way. That is exactly how he is, and no one can change that about him, right? It's kind of, man, I don't know if it's sad to know that you have a neighbor who doesn't want to eat, barbecue with you, doesn't want you, and just say, because of you, like the way you are, right? I think like if Trump was actually Trump is just not behaving. He does not behave himself, so that is the reason why he actually going through the situation he's going now with all those individual. Now, let me say, let me go back what he said again. And like I go back to the nursing because like I know a lot of people in the US actually love being a nurse and love being studying to be. I say doctors is not professional too, right? So you just never know what this kind. You just never know what Trump will say. You just never know what this gentleman will come up with. You know, I personally think, hey, the guy just want to be the most powerfulest man in the world, but he don't know how to do it. He just chooses to do whatever he say, and the U.S. are buying it. I hope they're not buying it because I think a lot of the majority of the people probably forget. They probably tired of him. You know what I mean? For you to come back and say nursing continues as a professional degree. I mean, come on, man. Like, do you think you're going? What do you think, man? Like, sometimes we need nurses more than doctors, man. Sometimes we need nurses more than the doctors. And I think majority of us we know that by now. We know that by now. We knew that by now. Anyway, guys, 10 minutes. It's my time for the 10 minutes, not too long. Give you some updates, what is going on, and looking for more guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share those. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys, if you're a friend of me, I send you this. Go ahead, subscribe, share, let people know what's popping. Until the next time, peace, car. Young Gen Podcast. Young Generation Podcast. Holla at your boy. You already know.